Hey sewing friends, welcome to another unboxing video. My name is Stephanie and this is Ashtown Creations. Today I have 3 more packages to unbox. I think we're going to leave the big one because it's quite heavy. We're going to leave the big one till the end. So I'm just going to set this aside. And then I think I'm going to go with this little package first. So figure out how to get into it. Oh good, it's got one of those tearing strips. So this package is from, well, we'll look when I get inside. All right, got this out. Was hoping that there was something inside to tell me the name of the company it's from. It's from RC Threadcraft down in Halifax, Nova Scotia. They had a sale on, so I ordered some items. I've already got it out of the box. Let's go through what I got. So there was a bunch of, I got some zipper tape. This is a rainbow, looks like rainbow leopard print zipper tape. So rainbow on the teeth as well as the tape. So I got some of that. It looks like mermaid scales. I got some mermaid scales. This is zipper tape, so it's plain on the back and pretty colors on the front. Pinks and greens, peach, blue. And then I got some pink, and this is more rainbow. So if you look at the teeth on this, they're almost like the iridescent rainbow hardware that we get. So I found some pink with that, with those teeth. So I don't know how much. Oh, I found the paper. No, and there's stuff inside. Yay. All right, let's go look at what I got in here first. All right, so RC Threadcraft, rainbow bag making hardware out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. So there's their information. And I got a number of really cute stickers with my order. So I got this cute little unicorn. I think this is a fox. Beautiful little fox. These are all stickers. And then like a rainbow love sticker in a heart shape. And then the rainbow, their logo. I assume it's their logo with with the beautiful little rainbow and clouds behind it, and their website right there. So, looking back, so yes, this is the Mermaid nylon. So I got 1 meter of this. Set that aside. Moon Mist leopard print with rainbow teeth zipper tape. So that's what this one is called. Moon Mist. And I got 5 meters of this one. And then down here it's called Dark Galaxy. So this is the one that looks like the iridescent. So I could use my iridescent zipper pulls on this one. Dark Galaxy teeth on cherry blossom pink zipper tape. And I got 5 meters on this one too. Anymore, I don't see any more zipper tape, so we'll move on. I've got some webbing. So I've got this 1-inch wide red plaid webbing, and it's got black on the underside. I'm actually wondering if this would be, I think I could use this. We have a dog, he's a Barbet, and he's black, so he looks really good in anything red and black and white. So I might make him a collar out of this. I've got more than enough, but I really thought this was nice looking webbing. So it's 1 inch wide, and it's like the Seatbelt. I think it's like, no, it's like the regular poly or nylon webbing. But I did get some other stuff that is like the what is seatbelt type webbing. So I've got this one, a solid, it's called Buttercream. It's quite pretty. Seatbelt, and I got 10 of 10. So I must have gotten 10 meters of this. So pretty buttercream. And I've got a light blue. Well, I've got two blues. I've got a ice blue and a steel blue. And so steel blue is the smaller one. So I'll do this one is ice blue. Seatbelt style webbing. So 10 meters of that one. Beautiful colors. I was really impressed with the color selection. And then we'll do the steel blue. So this is the steel blue. And I got 4 meters of that one. And then I got this one. So a turquoise. To me, I'd say more mint green, but it's turquoise webbing. So yeah, the seatbelt style. I really like the seatbelt style more than the others because it's a lot smoother. It does slip through sliders a little easier than the regular style webbing. The regular style webbing has more of a grip to it, so it doesn't slide through sliders as easily, which can be a good thing. So the seatbelt webbing sliding through means that your strap may self-adjust, but I still like it. So I've got a pink here, so bubblegum pink. Really pretty. Let's put that down. I've got I'm assuming this is cherry blossom pink seatbelt webbing. And it looks like it would go nicely with the cherry blossom pink zipper tape. So, yep, pretty. And then I've got hot pink. Get it in all different angles to see the color. Colors seem to change in the different lights. And one more, and this is the royal blue. So I'm excited about this one because I have another Louie that I want to make. All right, so I have this one tiny piece left of a linen cotton canvas, a Doctor Who themed linen cotton canvas that I'm going to make a small Louie out of. And I think this would go very nicely with it. This is really what I went to the website for, and she was having a sale. I think the sale is over now. But you can always check out their website to see if it's still ongoing or not. So yeah, I really wanted the royal blue because I think that'll look nice on a small Louie. I think that'll look really nice together. Anyway, set that aside. Okay, put those away after. I'm glad I found the listing of what everything is. That helped. All right, the next box I have is from Galaxy Kustoms. Comes with stickers. It's pretty stuff inside. I think that's great. I love seeing stickers on the outside of boxes, like happy sewing or pretty colors or whatever to remind me of the pretty things that are inside the box. Anyways, I'm going to open this one. I seem to remember that these are probably going to be some pretty things inside. So if you haven't seen any of my unboxing videos, Galaxy Kustoms is I think they do car upholstery, but they also sell faux leathers, faux suedes and stuff. They are in Ontario, Canada. So I like purchasing from local because it doesn't cost me as much as the last box I have. It was imported from the States, so it cost a lot in shipping and customs. So if I can find good quality stuff locally, I try to support local as much as possible. So I absolutely love Galaxy Customs faux suede. I made my mom a bag out of faux suede. It was, and I, in one of the prior videos, I got 2 more rolls of each of the pewter and ebony. So one, a black and then a dark gray. And I made my mom a chevron bag out of that stuff. And I've been hooked since. I've got a few more rolls over there and I just ordered some more. So it's called Luxe Suede. This is the ivory. So it is, open it up a bit. So it is a light, to me this is a little darker than ivory, but it's still a very, very pretty color. You can see the printed texture, but the best part is feeling it. It is so incredibly soft. So this to me is like a beige or a light tan over ivory. Ivory would be more of the backing for me. But it's still gorgeous color, and it's going to make a gorgeous bag. So I got ivory. I think I got 1 roll of ivory. I think that's all that was left at the time. It does come in, I don't know how often. I think there has to be a pre-order, and then what's left over is retail. I'm not 100% sure. I just know that I really like their faux suede. So set that aside. I've got Martini Olive, and I got 2 rolls of this one. So it is a really nice darker green. Could almost go gray, depending on the color, or depending on the lighting. So yeah, it's very pretty. So with 2 rolls, I think I have enough for most bags that I want to make. It gives me enough for straps, a long strap if I need to. I can make a moonwake, generally make a moonwake out of 2 rolls of this. And I could definitely, like the bag I made my mom was the chevron add-on for the Goddess of the Sea. And I definitely had more than enough in 1 roll of each. So 1 roll of ebony and 1 roll of pewter to be able to make that bag. So I've got enough to make at least 1 bag. There's the second Martini Olive. So just comparing, I don't know if this helps or not, but no, it still looks a little gray from my color, with my lights and my camera. It's still looking a little gray, but it's definitely a green. Set those aside. And now I've got, so Merlot. I only got 1 of this Merlot. So, oh, that is very pretty. Very pretty, like wine red Merlot, like a Merlot color. So yeah, only got 1 of these. I'm not sure what I can do with 1. I definitely can make Louie's or smaller bags out of it. I might be able to use it for the outside of like the Wayfarer there. I could probably make that out of it. Definitely the smaller bags. So I got that. I didn't have any specific bags in mind when I got these. I just generally buy with an 18 by 54, and that's how long those are. I generally buy try and get 2 rolls, so then I have the option of making the larger bags with them. So, and now I've got Royal Purple. Again, this is the Luxe Suede. So, oh, wow, it almost matches my cutting mat, but that is a beautiful, beautiful color. Purple. It's like almost jewel tone. wonder if I can make myself a jacket out of this. I think that would be nice. I have a pattern for a moto jacket that I'd like to try and make. I've been wanting to make it for a couple years, and I keep getting a little timid with it because I'm still fairly new to making clothes, and I would hate to use this up and it doesn't fit. So the other thing I find with clothing is finding the separating zippers that go with the fabric that I want to use. I find those hard to find. But anyways, so I think that's all for the Luxe Suede. The other thing I purchased from Galaxy Kustoms is their foam. So this is sew-in foam. It's called Pretty in Pink, probably because it's pink. And it's about a 1/4 inch thick. Let me just, I don't have a ruler handy. They're all back there. So I think it's about a 1/4 of an inch. Oh, I have this. Yep, 1/4 of an inch thick. And it's pretty dense foam. Feels pretty dense. It's got fabric on one side and then not on the other. So I'm looking forward to giving this a try. It's not very wide. What does it say? 18 by 58 inch. So that's a 1/2 yard. So 18 by 58. So 18 wide by 58 long. So I'm looking forward to giving this a try and seeing how it goes in bags. Right now, I have a big, huge roll that I got off of, I want to say Amazon. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really like it. It's thicker than this. So I've got to use that up, but I have also been using the Bosal in our foam. I don't know. It doesn't have, like, this is sew-in. It's sew-in as well. If you watch my Wayfarer tutorial, I used it in there. I don't think I actually tagged it now that I think about it, but that's where I used the Bosal. So I'm going to use this and see how it goes. So setting this aside, so I'll put these back in. So the last box I have is from, let me get it, FWD Fabrics. I really like working with OtterTex waterproof canvas. I have a lot of it, but I've been running out of colors, certain colors. And I can't find some of those colors anywhere else. Like I buy some stuff from Pacana in Alberta. I can get some colors there, but I can't get a lot. I've also purchased waterproof canvas from Mimi Fabrics in Canada, Ontario. And she has some nice stuff, but I'm not consistently able to get that. And it's also not as structured as the OtterTex waterproof canvas. So I bit the bullet and I ordered some. I had to pay customs on it. So they say I spent $229.89 Canadian. I paid $29.89 for GST, HST, or HST, and then the handling fee of $9.95 for a total of $39.84 Canadian. I don't remember what I paid for shipping. It might actually say inside. So for those in Canada that are wondering about the costs of customs and if you get dinged or whatnot, I tend to get charged customs. It's worse with UPS. I've paid over $50 for customs because their handling fee is so high. So if people ship with UPS, I hesitate before I purchase it. So looking at my order, I'm just going to try and, so I've got, the first one I've got here, it looks like a rust. So orangey rust color. I think I've had this one before. I just needed some more, or it is slightly a different color. All right, so this is the one I currently have, and this is the one I ordered. So it's the same. So I've already got some. I probably didn't need to order that. I might have even thought it was a different color. So it usually comes folded, but I find that I can iron this on the rough side. So the smoother side is the back, and the bumpy, if you haven't used WaterTech's, or the WaterTech's waterproof canvas, the side here is a little more bumpy and a little more true to the color than the back is a little more smooth and paler. So the right side of the fabric is this, it looks like canvas. The back side looks like it's had a coating put over it. So, yeah. So I've got more of the rust. Put that aside. I just made a bag, and I think the tutorial video is coming up for it soon. Yeah, look out for the triple zip crossbody bag by Tote. I use this beautiful, what do they call it? Sunflower yellow inside as a lining inside. So I got some more of that. This one looks more like the burgundy, so I got some more burgundy. It's a very pretty, like, wine color. I have not had this one before, and it actually looks like it would go with my shirt. This is an WaterTech's waterproof canvas. It's one of the few that I've actually seen with a print on it. So I was excited to see that, and looking forward to using that. The print is a little large. If you're going, well, it's not as large as some of the other prints I've purchased. I have a hibiscus one that's pretty large, and then another black and white. So I think it's white with a black swirls in it. It's pretty large print too, but this one's not bad, but it is larger than, say, my shirt, the print on my top. So there are some printed waterproof canvases there with WaterTech's. The other ones I find are they're print on demand. There are some out there that do waterproof canvas with print on demand. So this one is the ivory. This is the ivory. So it's definitely lighter than the ivory faux suede that I just showed you. But yeah, so I've got ivory. And then a khaki color. So yeah, just like it says, it's just a khaki color. But I do use the more neutral colors in bags a lot, and I like the lighter colors for bigger bags because then you can actually see what's in your bag. This one I have not had before. I'm not sure if this is the lilac or the orchid. See what else I have. So I'm not sure which one's which. So I've got a light colored and then a darker colored, and I'm not sure which one is which. I have a feeling this one is the orchid. Which way am I going? So I have a feeling this one is the orchid, and this one is the lilac. It looks pretty washed out on here, but it is a pretty light purple in person. So yeah. So one is orchid and one is lilac. And I haven't seen these before. I haven't had these before. The only purple I had before was a really deep royal purple. So I was glad to see that they had more purples available. And then I've run out of this one. Oh, I've got another purple in there. I run out of this one. This one is a very light pink. Yeah, it's called light pink. So I have this, and I also had the rose gold. I've run out of the light pink, so I needed to get more of that one. Grab the other purple. Oh, there's two more purples. Okay, so there's a grape or sparkling grape, orchid or iris orchid, the lavender, and a lilac. And I'm not sure which one is which. So we've got this one, and I haven't had any of these before. So there's this one. Let's see if we can set it up to show them together. And then, so I'm thinking that might be grape. And then a slightly lighter color. It is slightly lighter color. So I'm pretty sure this is probably grape. Don't know if this is orchid, lavender. And this is the next lighter one. And I'll hold them up in a minute when I get them all out. So there are the four colors. The lightest next. These ones are close on camera, but they are definitely different in person. So I'm not sure orchid, lavender, lilac, and grape. So I'm going to set these aside and move on to the other colors. But I was just excited that there's finally, put it on the floor, that there's finally some purples. Because I've got bags I want to make with purple exterior, or even that faux leather that we just opened, or faux suede that we just opened, that gorgeous purple color with one of those. That would be great. So I've got, and then a red. And this one, they just call it red. And it's a red. It's probably the same red that I used in, wrong side. This one, that's the Lauren tote bag, and that is another. So all of these three behind me are, and even that one up there, they're all tutorials I've done. That's the Needle and Anchor, the Sea Jewel, the Wayfarer, Sling Backpack, Lauren tote, and then the Louie I just finished recording this morning. So I'm going to be editing, then there's one other one. I'm going to be editing some of those and putting them out over the next few weeks. So red, I have it. I've already used it in the Lauren. And then this one, it looks like it's more of the khaki. Did I get more? Wine, cheetah. Oh, maybe the other one was a wine, not a burgundy. Anyways, but I've got another one. It looks like khaki. No, it could be beige. So one is beige and one is khaki. I think this might be the beige. It's looking a little more beige than khaki to me. This one I think is the wine because it looks a little more red, and I'm pretty sure I've had this one before. I actually might have had the burgundy before, but anyways, this is a nice wine. I believe this is wine. And we have a coral. I ran out of this one as well. I actually used this on another, so this is the inside. I used this on another tutorial, the Goddess of the Sea tutorial that I did. This is actually the lining. So that bag was mine. I made it for myself with blue and lavender faux leather. I embroidered a mermaid on the outside and then lined it with a combination of this and some fabric designed by Carissa at Needle and Anchor. So yeah, go check out that tutorial if you want to see this as lining in action. Two more. All right, so this one, it looks like a mustard. No, it's gold. It's the gold color. So the yellow is definitely more yellow than this. This is a almost antique gold. So that should be good. I just bought some antique gold hardware, and I'm pretty sure I opened it on one of my previous unboxings. So yeah, so this might actually go with that antique gold hardware. And the last one I have in here, and I'll just hopefully be putting these all away immediately. The last one I have is a hot pink. And hot pink, I've used this color. I didn't use it in a tutorial, but the one of the blue Cala bags, the drawstring, I can't remember what it's called now. The drawstring backpack that Blue Cala has, that has the two zippers and then the drawstring at the top. I use this with some pretty, I want to say Sleeping Beauty. One of the princesses that came in pink. I wasn't really a huge princess kid growing up. I was playing baseball and swimming and gymnastics and stuff. I didn't play with dolls. So I didn't watch a lot of the princess movies. I think it's Sleeping Beauty. Aurora. Is that Sleeping Beauty? I'm pretty sure that's who I paired this with. It was a really nice backpack, and a little girl purchased it so she could use it for her library books, which I thought was really cute. So anyways, that is everything I have. And as I'm looking at this, I've got webbing that'll go with the hot pink, and this would go with the hot pink. So a lot of different combinations. So that is everything I have for this unboxing. Yep. If I'm going to try and put all of the links to the items that I've purchased in, if they are still available. I will also put links to any patterns that I've discussed in the description box below. And I think that's everything. So until next time, happy sewing.